What's up, man?
What's up?
That's good. You know,
How's the locker room feeling?
no, we're yeah, it's fancy football. It's one
Doesn't
of those things
matter.
you really can control the time. Yeah, we're in high spirits. Uh, yeah, we're definitely high spirits. We're looking forward to this team. In the constellation ladder. We're looking forward to playing for nothing for the next. Yeah, man, that's what we're
Hey,
looking
hey,
forward
hey,
to.
hey, hey.
Yeah.
Season stays alive if you pull up the upset.
Bro, bro,
It-
my mind has been so far off of fantasy ever since, bro. Dog, I was watching the Atlanta game, and I was like, bro, Kyle Pitts got targeted twice, and they're all bad passes. I was like, bro, oh my god. I'm like, bro, we're up like 20 points. I think like 25 points we're up,
Mhm.
and I was like, bro, oh my gosh, we're up. Like in my mind, I'm like, bro, this is a perfect case scenario. Got Drake London going. I didn't expect them to have a big game, but I expect Kyle Pitts to have a big game because like they're
Mhm.
gonna lock him up. Surtain's on him. I like Pierce Sale was averaging like 17 or 15 in the last 2 weeks. I'm like, bro, we're good. I'm looking, I'm watching the game. Pierce Sale is not even getting looked at. I said, oh god,
You got zero, didn't he? You put a goose egg.
goose egg, bro. And
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
after 2 weeks of him being like 11 points, 17 points. Now he was never getting targeted a bunch, but I'm like, bro, he's gonna get 4 targets. I need 8 points from you.
Mhm.
Generally, don't need a lot. If
Mhm.
everyone can just get 8 points, we're gonna win this game. These guys, the week started off, we were up. I was at 77 points. I
Uh-huh.
ended at 87 points from 3 feet, bro. Matt,
Oh.
Matt, I knew it was. Oh, so when you're playing fantasy, Josh Downs on the bench, he has 19 points, right?
Yeah,
Aaron
yeah.
Rodgers on the bench, he has 16 points. All the good information in my mind started coming to me once I realized what my mistake was. I was like, I didn't play Aaron Rodgers. I played the division guy. I played Russell Wilson versus the Baltimore. They're division rivals. Well, why would I play this guy here? There's not gonna be like explosive offensive game, right? I'm like, okay. It literally came to me as he's scoring, and then I'm like, I didn't put Josh Downs against the guys who can't get a third down conversion in the Jets. I'm like, oh my gosh, like all of the numbskull plays just came to my mind. I'm like, you shouldn't have played that. I'm like, where were you 2 weeks ago when I'm preparing for this matchup?
Where were you 2 minutes ago
Dude,
before
the
1 o'clock?
hindsight 2020 is like thinks it's like a genius. It's like people who smoke on a pipe. They're like, well, Sonny, you
Mhm.
should have done this. You've done this wrong. You've done this wrong, and now this is your situation. It's like,
Mhm.
bro, it was so like condescending. It was annoying. And then,
Just
oh,
pull it
to
up
top
there.
it all up, first of all, I mean, obviously I lost, right?
Yeah,
When I saw Xavier Worthy
dude,
catch a ball, I was like,
dude.
he went 3 weeks, 2 weeks,
Let me
negative
let me
one,
tell you.
2.1, 2.1 points, and then 16.8 points on 4 targets. I was like, yeah, it's over with, bro. And a
That
touchdown,
was that was their first drive because
bro.
Mahomes got picked off. Shit sucks. But then next drive, Worthy, Worthy.
Dude,
He almost had another huge he could have had another touchdown.
I would
It
have,
was Mahomes let him out of bounds just a little bit.
dog.
Um,
I would have, I genuinely would have probably like destroyed
see,
Xavier, bro.
I put him in on a
I know
crab
you're gonna
shot.
play Kraft. If I didn't say anything about trading for, or we weren't talking about the trades for Jordan Mason. I don't know if you ever would have done it. Regardless, it doesn't matter.
Mhm.
You'd have had Kraft there. I don't know how much points Kraft scored, but still, bro.
Zero, I'm pretty sure.
That bugged me, bro. I was like,
Hold on,
dog,
hold
are you
on.
serious? Like, of course. And I opened the fantasy app during like when he was starting to play. And
Yeah, crab
I looked at
percent.
it. I looked at his face. I looked at Xavier. Xavier Bird's face, and I was like, he's gonna score 30 points. Literally, like, bro, he's gonna
Yeah.
have he's gonna have a week that he's never had before. I
Well,
can feel it. I felt it.
here's where it pays off to draft players of the team you watch every week. Is there for the last 4 weeks, Xavier Worthy has had a chance for like a 12-point touchdown catch, and
Mhm.
Mahomes leads him out of bounds on each throw. So it's like he's there for the catch, and so I'm like, literally, I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna watch that one play, and if he gets it, and I was like getting water in the kitchen, I'm like looking, and then they hit Xavier for like a little screen off to the side. He's like, ooh, 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 ooh. I was like,
bro.
Hey!
I knew it was over from there. Genuinely.
Um,
Yeah, I was like, Drake let him do
'cause
nothing.
all I needed was Herbert and Brown to get 20, and each of them could
He's,
get 20 alone.
I think Brown's averaging 20 over the last like 6 weeks or something like that. So I was like, I lost.
Yeah.
And then I needed Herbert to like not be, bro. Herbert beginning of the season, 12 points, 11 points, 6 points against me.
I will say the I'm looking at standings right now. If you pull off the upset, you're 60 to 40 favored. So you're 40.
Yeah, no S word, bro. You see what Amon St. Brown did to those guys last week, and they're playing against the Colts defense. It's over, bro. Bro, no.
That one guy that's trying to be supportive.
Bro. No, I mean, I'm just gonna be realistic. I'm just gonna be super realistic. Like,
I mean, real talk, I'm pulling for you because
oh, I mean, of course, you need. I mean, if I win this game, this is good for you. Selfish
yeah, I don't.
bitch. I'm rooting for you, man.
I need him to lose. I need him to lose one, and I gotta win out. And that,
Chaps, dude, let's go. Like,
no, I actually have a trade in the works with Brady, and it's a juicy one. I would get Mike Evans. He would get Pacheco and Devonta Smith. We are both like we were talking this morning. I sent him the trade. Like we talked about it. I told him I'd send it to him. Then I told him I was like, I'm not sending it to you. Then I thought about it. And then I sent him the trade. And then he goes, ooh. And then I sat there, I'm like, I know I'm sitting here. I can't, like, I was in the chat with him. I was like, I can't even think right now. And then I was like, you know what? And I went back, I canceled it.
Yeah, bro.
And I was like, I can't do it. I need Pacheco. I'm like, that's my guy. And then I sent it back to him.
That's too much for Mike Evans.
Is it though? Because I was looking at some stats. He's like, out of wide receivers, he's like 6th or 7th on the year for touchdown catches, and he missed 4 games. 5 games, really. And he's still like 6th or 7th. No Chris
That's also
Godwin.
Godwin on the field, though.
Huh?
That's a Godwin on the field. You can't double when Godwin's on the field.
Yeah, well, yeah. But he's Mike Evans. You could triple and he's still catching that shit. But I did it from a standpoint of I'm looking at my team. I got James Conner, Kyron Williams. Those are my 2 running backs.
Workhorses.
And I got Chase Brown.
Oh, yeah, you got Trey Pacheco, bro.
Yeah, realistically, where am I going to fit Pacheco? Plus, I'm worried about a timeshare with Hunt. I mean, Pacheco's coming off of a broken fibula. Yeah. He's not gonna put up 20 points first game back. And if he does,
I'm gonna pull up CMC. So
yeah,
man,
I also have Trey Benson and Blake Corum, which secures me 2 running backs if those guys, if Connor and Kyron get hit.
Which is, I saw that trade. I was probably pick up today, and I was like, I guess he's trying to make sure that I mean, you're losing 2 roster spots, but it doesn't matter because there's no one to waiver wire anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I got to secure the running backs.
Dang, man, I like seeing how you're running this team from this standpoint, especially like now knowing, like that you're understanding that okay, we're in a period that there's no one on waivers who's gonna affect your team enough to you're gonna drop somebody. So like now, like, okay, I might as well drop the guys who I don't. Your bench makes no sense to me. Your bench has guys who have like 2.1 points, 3 points, and then
it's those running backs that like if the starter gets hurt, like I got it hurt. Like I got Jordan Mason just because I'm like, you know what? CMC's got a high injury rate, and they say that his injury is a high rate of re-injury, and they're working him like a dog out there. Like the 49ers don't learn anything. Like you just found out that you have Christian McCaffrey, Jordan Mason, hell, even Isaac Guerendo that can run that ball and make a difference, and you're still gonna give McCaffrey like 20 touches a game.
Off of him not playing football, contact football for 11 weeks or 9 weeks, whatever it was.
He's gonna his Achilles are gonna fall off, and Shanahan's gonna be like, how'd that happen?
How could that happen? The study said he was fine to play. Yes, sir. He's fine to play 10 snaps a flipping game, bro. Not 100, man. He's at like 90% route share. I mean, I'm just trolling, but still, I mean, like, bro.
It's probably like that. It
probably is. Because I don't think, Bro, I think he's the reason why my guy didn't get any run last week.
Yeah.
Bro, honestly, once I lost, I've not looked at fantasy since. Like you sent me a trade, I was like, bro, I don't. That was it.
That's where all the people on the bottom are. Except you're different because
I
you're
have
not
two easy
fighting.
weeks essentially at the end of the season, but it's not gonna matter if I don't. I need to win.
This
I
game.
need to upset somebody, and the upset not gonna upset was you because Kyler was off, MHJ was off, so I need to beat you. But 87 points, I don't care. They're not gonna win a game with 87 points. So
Let me see
I-
team. Let me see team. Where's your weak spot? Weak spot is what, receiver?
What?
Yeah.
no,
Your
my
weak
week
spot.
has been receiver all season, but I
Yeah.
remember obviously I had like a couple weeks of Devon Achane just not having
I mean,
the right. Like
I'm not gonna lie to you. Downs and Ridley, they could put up 20-point games.
That's
Hello?
good. Someone's Wi-Fi is good.
Oh.
Hold on, the Wi-Fi's cut all the way out. I need to hear this advice because obviously I need it. So talk about.
I'm just telling you,
It
Downs
is,
and
bro.
Ridley, they could put up 20-point games. You got Bucky, which they're projecting him 14. I didn't even know he was. He could have put up an 18-point game. Who are they
He's
playing?
been putting up 18 points.
The Giants.
Look at this, bro.
The Giants.
My fear is that he's
Lions
getting.
against Indy. Defense against Indianapolis.
Yeah, but then I have Josh down, so it's kind of like it's like not gonna cancel out, but it sort of is gonna cancel out. So
Plus-
I'm hoping that Anthony Richardson throws picks, but also throws the ball to Josh Downs.
I mean, you could snag Bucks defense against Giants.
No, but that defense is hurt, isn't it?
I'm not. I don't know.
It's also Tommy DeVito. So
Ooh, never mind.
I don't
I'm
know.
looking at Bucks defense. Last 4 weeks, -5, 2, 4, 2.
no, I would rather. I mean, it's like like hedging.
No, you
it's
can't
gonna be a minus. Yeah, it's gonna cancel them out. So
But
I mean, bro,
hold on. I open up the screen to Connor's team and I just wince. I'm like, oh.
dude,
I'm like, where's his weak spot? Okay, there's no weak spot.
bro,
All right.
who let him get this team? Because he traded some guy.
Tommy
He gets
Smith.
Swift. He gets Swift on a waiver wire pickup.
So I guess realistically, if you want to point the domino, it's Ashwin's fault. But then it tumbles down more, and I could have bid 30 of my fob to get Swift. I didn't do it, so then it's my fault.
Yeah.
Then he gets Swift, and then he trades Swift to Tommy for
To get
Swift
Joe
Hopkins
fucking
for
Mixon.
and Tommy's like, ah. And so then it's Tommy's fault. So Tommy's the reason. We're all the reason that he's got Mixon right now. And then it's honestly just Chris Kyle that has made
because
3
the team
super teams.
now again.
If you
It's
look
not
at Chris
Chris's
Kyle,
fault.
it's not his fault.
No, I'm not saying like how his season is gone. It was his fault to trade him.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro,
Shout out. Who was
you
it?
never give the best guy in the league stuff, bro. Like,
No,
bro.
I gotta say shout out to Ashwin's team because his points scored is less than his points allowed.
Yeah.
And he's 7-4.
Yeah, because
He's getting
he's played people who've gotten
outscored.
like, bro. I've seen his weeks where he's played someone and won like 101 to. I'm like, bro, are you serious? I put up 130 twice and I lost this season. It's like, bro. So I try not to look at other people's stuff because it just makes me angry.
It
I'm just
does.
like, bro, are you serious?
Oh, damn. Again, a report that Mike Evans is going to play this week. So I slipped up because I was talking to Brady about it. And then I'm like, I said something about Mike Evans playing this week. And Brady was like, huh? I was like, what? And he's like, Mike Evans is going to play this week? And I was like, I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
I was like, he's not practicing yet. And then Brady was like, oh, they gave him 16.1 points projected. They think he's going to play. I was like, cook. You got to shut your mouth. I was like, yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's bad deals.
And he's like, man. So I kind of shot myself in the foot there. I want
A little
Mike
bit.
Evans. I want him. I have Mike Evans and Puka as my 1 and 2. And then in my running backs, I'll have Connor, Kyron, and Brown. That'd be nice.
Is there somebody else you can? I mean, if you're not going to get Mike Evans,
Yeah.
I don't
I
think Devontae Smith is going to play well. I think he just played a divisional team.
he
And
did. Yeah.
you never play well against a divisional team. It's always your running backs or someone who's going to play well.
I'm not
Versus,
gonna give him for cheap, but I really want to trade Herbert because he's playing really good, but I'm not gonna start him over Kyler unless Kyler
and there's no
falls.
point in dropping him. And yeah, I mean, I'm not going to take him because I'm cool with my
Yeah. A
quarterback
lot of
situation.
people have a lot of
Yeah,
people
the
have a
quarterbacks are locked.
quarterback.
Yeah. So I think Pacheco, Devonta, who has the weakest quarterback? I mean, obviously
Uh,
Russell with me, but I mean, I'm not gonna trade for Justin.
I mean, right now, I already tried to talk to Tommy, but I was trying to get Lamb because I was like, I kind of wish.
Hell no.
I know. I kind of wish he had.
Hell no.
You don't want him?
No. See, now only because it's Cooper Rush,
Yeah, yeah.
and only because
But
it's Cooper Rush at this point in the season where they're already defeated. Like,
Mhm.
you remember when Cooper was going like 4-0 in the beginning of the season, and then Dak was coming back and balling. This isn't the same situation. Like, the morale is right down there.
this
It's
is the
like,
point in the season where you have to look. You don't just look at player performance. You look at
no.
player performance and what team they're on. Like when I'm talking to Brady about Mike Evans, I had to go real quick and see where the Bucks were in their standings.
They're in the hunt, right? They're 5-5.
Yeah, 5 and 6 maybe.
Yeah.
But they're right there, kind of in the division. Let me see if I still got it pulled up. Yeah,
I'm
it's
pulling
still.
up now.
Yeah. So they're 2 games behind the Falcons in a tie. Them. I mean, this is the point in the season where the Falcons can start to run away with the division. If they
Yep.
if they start winning out, and then the Bucks and Saints lose another game, like
Yeah,
they're
it's
still.
gonna get behind.
But I mean, Mike Evans, he's getting old. Got to think about longevity.
Let me see your team right now, because I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure my playoff hopes are
Bro, we
not
just
done. But
we need to merge teams.
I was thinking that, bro. Literally, the idea came into my mind during when I was up by like 100 points on you, and
Yeah.
I was like, because I knew it's like my subconscious knew I was gonna lose. It's like, bro, you might as well just start mending friendships, man. Start making friendships. No, the video's actually be pretty funny because, dog, I was so hyped up for the team to play, and then the energy from the beginning of the video to the second one is, yeah, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I was never hyped and I was never defeated. I was always hopeful. I literally sat down and I saw when Smith and my kicker combined for 11 points. I was like, it's not looking good, guys.
Yeah, that didn't bother me though, because I know Chase Brown's a dog. I also know that, um, I was starting to get hope when I saw we had the gap in between going into like the last couple games. And I was like, bro, I got him by like 20, and I got 3 guys left. Now I was scared for the guys I had left because I was like, I didn't want to play Pitts. I wanted to play. I should have done it. I wanted to play Dinsley because I wanted to stack. If he were to get any points from Herbert, it would be
Cancel out.
cross cancel out. But
I
I
usually
didn't.
do that.
It was too late when I decided to do it. Pitts was
If
already
you
playing.
put Disley in,
I would have won. I mean, well, not would have won, but have been closer because he would have had 18. But I would have been the only difference I would have had there. And I wasn't even serious about that thought. I just thought I had.
you
No.
might have won. Yeah.
How much you put up? You put up
You would have
109.
been
I
like
put up.
points off.
Yeah.
That would have
So
been frightening to me, though. I would have been sitting there for Herbert and Chase Brown. I went, let's go.
yeah.
I
Like
just,
begging for an interception or begging for someone to swat the ball down.
yeah, literally.
Yeah, I mean,
I
yeah,
need
one of those weeks.
problem is Connor's team is so good that I need to win every game and he's got to just lose one.
Dog.
But
I
then,
mean, I'm looking at the team now. Jalen Hurts, Joe Mixon, Christian McCaffrey. I'm not saying Brown, Cooper Kupp, David Montgomery, Hunter Henry. And he's even put Nico Collins in. Yeah, like,
Nico Collins is on his bench. Like,
I mean, bro. Nico Collins on the bench. Jameis. Chris is really pissing me off now. I'm thinking about it, bro. Because, oh my gosh, bro. Bro was rotting on his guy's bench. I was trying to get a trade for him. Nah, bro. I'm keeping him. Gives him
Mm-hmm.
for nickels and pennies.
Yep.
Dog. Yeah, man.
I can't fathom a world where you trade Christian McCaffrey and Jamison Williams for Terry.
And that was a one. That was a one, just for Terry, right? Yeah, man. It's the type of stuff that makes me.
I
irks my
usually
soul.
I will sometimes take a losing deal where I give a 2-for-1 if I believe that one player is like
Yeah,
better.
it's worth it. Yeah.
Because then it also allows me to go to the waiver wires and grab another running back. But like this one, with Brady, I'm giving Smith and Pacheco, and I don't necessarily love the value on it. But when I look at my team and I'm like, I need another wide receiver. The thing is, Brady came to me and asked me about a trade, and he's like, I'm trying to get a wide receiver, and I was like, I'm trying to get a wide receiver. But I
Yeah, I'm
looked at
trying to
all the
see your
wide
team.
receivers playing this week, and wide receivers this year are pretty dismal. I'm not
They
gonna lie.
suck this year. The running backs have been the one. That's. I mean, that was my intention for going for HN and Jameer Gibbs. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go in fact that I'm gonna have two solid running backs. We're gonna be able to ball out. I was hoping that Jonathan Brooks would have came back earlier, so I'd have had him in
Mhm.
rotation. That didn't work out. But yeah, the receivers have been great. I mean, I was gonna pick Amron. He's my first pick. Dead serious. If he hadn't gone to Con, I was gonna pick Amron. I picked
Yeah.
Jameer. I was like, okay, well, I'll just get a running back.
Yeah.
Amron's been great. Cooper Cup, like, bro, this guy's team is like coming alive. And you know what's perfect for Connor? Honestly, I think his team is. I think he's gonna. It's gonna be one of those times where it's gonna be like someone. He might be the one seed, but just for like the
He probably will. I'm not gonna lie. He
hypothetical of
probably
this,
will.
he probably will be the one seed, right? He's gonna play someone, and it's gonna end up just. I don't think he's gonna walk all the way to the finals. He could. He very well has the team to do that,
Mm-hmm.
but I think he's gonna lose to someone that's like Tommy if Tommy gets in. No, I actually don't see him. I don't see Tommy beating him at all, actually.
Realistically, I do think he could lose.
Or like
to
an Ashwin or something, like someone who has like a hitting team who just has the hit. Like actually,
Mhm.
Ashwin, you might get a Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry game. You're friggin' finished. It's over with.
Yeah, I'm scared for this week. I'm playing him.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah, he has Lamar. I'm not scared about. Eckler might have a PPR
yeah.
finance issue, but it's gonna offset with Chase Brown, so no big deal on that. I'm not so big on Debo
Chase
Pickens.
Brown's out. It's bye week.
Oh shoot, sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Puka and Kyron though. Oh, James Conner's back, bro. What are we talking about? What are you
Yeah.
talking about? Marvin Stack. Hawkinson is your only weak point, bro.
I know. I need him to have a good
Hawkinson's
game.
your only weak point, and it's kind of bad because weren't going for tight ends because okay, just gotta worry about
Mm.
dog, bro. Who do you have in your bench?
I'll give it to him. First game he came back from his injury. It was a weak game. I didn't expect a huge game.
Yeah,
Second game, big game, 15 points. So third game, I was anticipating at least 10.
like a 12, 10, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
And then he puts up like 3. So I'm like,
I
all
think he
right.
had 1 for 23. Yeah.
I watched him drop a few passes, which sucked.
So the good thing is that he's getting targeted though. What was his target? Did he get targeted a lot
I
yesterday
haven't
or
actually
last week?
gotten it. I
I'm
haven't
gonna
looked
check now. I'm gonna check because I'm kind of interested. Cause I was like, bro, he only has 3.3 points. Like he gave me hope. He was the reason why I had hope.
The backup, Josh Oliver, is questionable to play, and he steals a lot of targets from Hawkinson.
It's good.
Like over the last 4 weeks, he's had better games than Hawkinson.
Well, Hawkinson's back, bro. That guy will be. I want to see he got targeted last week. I can't see as being annoying. He got targeted 3 times, so not awesome.
Yeah.
But then the week before he got targeted 9 times. That's against Jacksonville though, and Tennessee's defense is a little bit better than Jacksonville's. So yeah,
They're playing the Bears this week. They have a good defense, so
yeah, but they're gonna lock up. They're not gonna lock up JJ, but still,
they're gonna try. They can try.
Addison's gonna get run, and then Hawkinson maybe. Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay, so what spanks your team this week? Derrick Henry, Lamar.
I think
But that's
Devonta.
the Chargers are good defense.
I think I'm strong for a Devonta 20-point game this
Yeah,
week.
100%. Because I do think he's.
I think it's a bounce back game.
Yeah, for sure.
I was honestly thinking, I don't know if I should try to go to Jerry and give him Devonta and Pacheco for
For Brees.
I was gonna say AJ.
Brown, the injury is what I'm concerned about. Now, what's the positive game for that? Just I mean, guess because you've now bolstered your offensive
Brown hasn't
side.
had good games.
No, he hasn't. He's been hurt. Can you go and get Brees Hall from what's his name? Well, you don't need running back. That's the problem. You need receivers.
I need a receiver, and
I don't hate your receivers. I love Puka Nacua. He won you the week, by the way.
Oh yeah, he did.
That
touchdown catch. See that touchdown catch?
No, I didn't even want to see this shit. I didn't want to see that shit. Oh, I
always forget. Like now that I'm talking to you after, I'm always forgetting that I fucking played you. Like
yeah, bro. I did not.
Like my high points were your low points.
Yeah, I didn't want to see that shit, bro. Like to be honest, I didn't want to see that shit.
I will say this is my best year on record in a long time. If I can win out, I haven't had a game like this since like 2020. Like the last time I had a game, I had a really good record after I had to eat that chip, and I know you know why.
Yeah,
well,
obviously.
That chip the whole offseason, like I was like looking at the data. I was like, I came into the draft and I was like this. I'm like, hey yo Matt, I'm like, don't fucking talk to me. And that's what I was trying to do this time was I got like notes on my phone that I've been running for the last 3 years, where I like make notes of like the most notable things. Like this year, obviously, I'm like I took 3 running backs to start, and I'm like wide receivers pooped the bed.
Yeah,
like that was a good strategy. Next year, I don't know. I feel like running backs are going to be higher priced.
Yeah, and they're not going to be as good. So now, who am I? I'm so excited to see whatever team Ashton Genty goes to.
Yeah,
his ass will be a top 3 round pick for sure. Holy hell!
I get scared picking rookies though. I really do.
I'm not picking a rookie. I'm just saying I want to see where he goes. If it's 3rd round and there's no one else of good value, then of course I'm not gonna pick him first. I'm not gonna do what Marvin Harrison. I would never have got Marvin Harrison Jr. In any of my mock drafts, I did not even think of getting him.
Yeah, me neither.
They're like, rookie,
he's the best. They're like he's elite prospect. I'm like,
I don't care who he is.
My whole thing when I'm drafting a player, have they played a NFL snap?
Yeah, and have they been the one on the team? Have they been the number 1 receiver on the team? Even if they have not been the number 1 receiver in the team, how did they look when they were the number 1? I never would have picked Juju Smith-Schuster in any of my leagues ever of all time because I know he's not a good one-on-one. You can't have him on your team and get 1,000 yards. He cannot have 1,000 yards by himself. No,
I mean he almost did that 1 year with the Chiefs. I think he had 900.
The Chiefs. When you look at your quarterback, bro.
Yeah.
Look at you have the greatest. You want to talk about elite prospect? I mean, bro, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Probably
we were screwed. We were screwed out of Rice and Godwin. I will say,
dude,
we were robbed.
I didn't want to think about that. I actually talked about that in my. I don't know if I'm gonna put that in the thing that I'm cutting up, but I was like, bro, Rasheed and Stephon go down. Stephon wouldn't expect a lot from Stephon regardless. Mm-hmm. Rasheed, bro, him and Drake would have been. I mean, the team looks different, but everyone has injuries, so I can't even say that.
Connor, I mean, he's had injuries, but when I say injuries, I mean like an injury that takes your player away from you. Like an injury now, going on IR now.
Oh, it's over. That guy's gone.
Yeah, that could be a season ender because.
It is a season ender. 6 IR is 4 weeks.
4 weeks, so they would come back.
When your guy comes back, he's not. He's gonna put up.
I mean, if it happened to Connor this week, we got 3 more weeks of regular season. If he wins and gets the number 1 bye, he'll be fine.
If CMC goes down, I'm not wishing anything on CMC.
But he's fine if he has 1 injury.
Because David Montgomery goes in, and David Montgomery put up 20 points, stealing touchdowns from my GOAT.
Yep.
And you know who he puts in a flex? Nico friggin' Collins, bro.
Yep.
Like, dude. And you know what? Oh, Nico isn't going to play. His hamstring's so sore. You know who he puts in? James Williams. Who has been, bro, it's like, dude, not like you're gonna get 100 points but you're gonna get you're gonna get 15, and you have a ceiling of getting like 20 points, 25 points, bro. It's ridiculous, bro.
The only thing that would screw him was an injury to Jalen Hurts. That is the only thing that would.
Oh yeah,
hurt
because
him.
then it becomes a waiver wire game, and quarterback play is caused me 4 games this season. I included last week because if you get 16, it's over. Caleb's caused me 4 games, 3 games.
I'll go to draft recap. I know you've probably done this forever. What round? Do you remember what round you took, Caleb?
I want to say 10. Took him late because I was on the phone with Riley, so I wasn't paying attention truly, and she was pissing me off. I was like, bro, I want to think. I would never. Malik Neighbors was on my team. I never would have.
I don't talk during draft time. Like I might be like, yeah, but I'm locked.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be a good guy, and I've been too nice this entire year. This 2020 year has been too nice. Been too nice entirely. The way it's like I gotta get back to that monster, bro. But I'm trying to be. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Took Caleb round 10.
Did he go in round 10?
He did. He was picked 113 to G.
Yeah, and I think I took him over Jared Goff. I think
you took him over Purdy, over Rodgers. You have.
Never drafted Rodgers.
Purdy, Rodgers, Tua, Goff.
Tua would have been fine. I would never taken Tua.
Kirk.
Goff I would have taken. Who? Hurts?
No, Kirk.
Oh, I was ready to cry. Kirk was on waiver wires, and Kirk looked so bad week 1. I was like, bro, Drake London was a terrible investment. I should have got him because I could stack those two, and I would have won games. This is a difference.
Oh, man, last pick of the draft, Justin Herbert to Chris Kyle. Chris Kyle kind of folded, I'm not going to lie, because he drafted Chase Brown. Gave up on him.
I actually wanted Chase Brown from him. And Chase Brown was on the waiver wire for a couple of days. And I was like, I told you about that. Like was he on it for a couple of days?
No, I ate him up. When Chris dropped him, I was like,
I thought he was on there I remember I saw him on there and I was like,
let me check. I think I put like $5 on him.
Yeah, it wasn't like it wasn't a lot.
$3.
Yeah. I remember he was on there and I looked and I was like, Chase Brown? I'm like, bro, Chase. I remember on like the guys I watched, they're like, yo, Chase Brown's a great prospect, blah, 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 blah. I was like, yeah, but I got Jalen Polk. Jalen Polk's gonna ball up. Dog. Kill myself, bro. I mean, Jalen Polk had 1 touchdown.
Hindsight is so good. Hindsight is so
funny.
Oh,
dude. But I know I was making a mistake while I was making a mistake. But it's also like the fact that I didn't want to have the CeeDee Lamb. That shit, I'm so haunted by CeeDee Lamb. Dropping him in week 9 or whatever, and he had like
it sticks with you. That shit sticks with you.
This season can stick with me. Like that's one thing.
I feel bad.
It's gonna bother me.
Ready to hit it from the ground running.
Yeah, I mean, I would have been surprised if my team would have been awesome from the jump because I haven't been watching. I don't know. I don't know if I answer like that right now. Yeah. I would have been super, super surprised.
I thought you had a good draft.
I thought I drafted the players that I wanted, and that I thought had the chance of if they do reach their ceiling, I am uneffable, personally. Then you see week 1, I get beat like 30. I was like, yeah, okay, it was over. Yeah, like literally. I'm like, okay, all the yeah. Once your team puts up 77 points in a game, I mean, this was when Rasheed got hurt. I was like, yeah, okay, bro. Yeah, all right. This is it.
I look at a counter real quick. So we got
there's 3 weeks left. No.
So Chris Kyle, he dropped Chase Brown September 11th. And I added him immediately for $11.
Oh, so you actually I would never put that much money on him. So
yeah, see.
Yeah, you would have got him. I thought he was there for a couple days. All right.
Actually, wait. No, you're right. No, I'm tripping. Yeah, I added him the next day.
Yeah.
For 11.
Because I remember I saw it and I was like, dang, Chase is on here, and it was a Chase as in like a. I guess didn't have the ad button because you obviously had to pay money.
I dropped him on the 18th.
Who?
Chase Brown. So I had him for 1 week. I got him for $11. I'm like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then he got put back on, and I think it was a green button. I remember I could have just added him, and I was like, I'm not adding Chase Brown, bro. I'm good. Like, I was like, bro, my team's good. Bucky Irving's balling. Like, I think Bucky may have like a 10-point game or something. I'm like, oh, he's becoming the share guy. Dog. Oh my, bro.
And I had him for $3 the next week. So I spent a total of $14 on this dude, which turned out to be good, but I could have had him for $0.
Yeah.
So that is the one downfall of my of me as a manager is I spend way too much money on people I don't need to spend it on.
Yeah, and I'm the complete opposite. Philosophy is changing for the next season. I don't want to say it because I don't know if our team is going to be a collab team or not. But for now, the way I'm gonna spend my fab is completely different.
I don't think
I think it's still $50 left. What you say?
I don't think we will be a collab team.
No, because I mean, no one's gonna join the league.
Yeah,
so
we don't have anybody like.
Yeah, I still have $53 left, and I'm not gonna buy any. I'm not gonna get anyone else off of waiver wire. So my philosophy is already in my head of what to do next season. It's just gonna be about drafting the right players and really like looking in at everyone on the offseason.
But there is the aspect of if you go into playoffs with the most money, and there's like an injury to who's on
There's
waiver.
no one. Everyone has. There's no one out here who is like a handcuff. Everyone has their handcuffs. Algier is gone.
You got Singletary out there. If something happened to Tyrone Tracy, Singletary is probably back to like 13, 14 points a game.
Yeah, but that's
running back. But then again, the playoff teams, you're
not going to need that.
Yeah, you don't need that
unless your guy is Tracy, and you would not have been the best team if your guy is Tracy as one of your running backs, or if he's not on your bench. I mean, Brady has him, but I mean, yeah. Look,
Brady's been playing games with me with Audric Estime.
Yeah.
Ever since I grabbed him for like I think $13, I put the rest of my money on him because I was like, whatever.
Goodness gracious, Estime.
Yeah, he got like 80% of the backfield touches.
And that was like, 1 week, and then everyone was saying, "Oh, he's going to be the whatever Sean Payton said."
Yeah. Hey, I'll live with it. But when I put that money on him, Brady immediately came up to me. He's like, "That's a bad move, my man." He's like, "He's not nothing. Shouldn't have done that." And then he didn't have a good game last week. He got like a couple touches, and Brady's like, "You got tricked, Matt." And he like put his stats up. I'm like, what are you trying to do to me right now?
Yeah, maybe try to drop him. Yeah, trying to get you to lure you out the cage. He's like, yeah, it's like when people use like the duck call. The ducks are like, man, I know damn duck, and it's like, and they go, huh? Do. Exactly.
You got that one duck that's like, I'm gonna look.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping because at the end of the day of the playoff teams, I think I want to see you repeat. It would be good to see Connor also win because I don't think Connor's ever won before. So, but he's been such an ass this season. So it's like, I mean, I like it though. Talk your stuff. If your team is good, talk your stuff, bro.
So. I want to go into playoffs. I want to lose the number 1 bye to Connor. Like I want him to get it. I want to beat whatever sorry schmuck meets me in the first round, and then I want Connor, and I want to smack his ass out like I did Jerry last year, and then win another cup. That would be
that's a Cinderella story for you.
Yeah,
it's been a lot of smack talking, which I love. Like I haven't had a team to talk smack with this season.
You see the little meme I put in there with the dragons?
No, I didn't even look in the chat today, to be honest.
Really? I got on my phone. Let me show you.
Yeah, let me see.
So that's Brady. Oh man, this is gonna actually be far up because I'm doing some stuff here with my pictures. My iCloud storage is running out, so I had to
delete some stuff or send some to Google Photos.
Well, I was trying to migrate it all to my computer, but then with iPhotos, it gets all weird and like.
Do Google Photos. That's what I do.
Google Photos. How much storage do they give you?
I think they take all of it, but I mean your Gmail's gonna be cooked if you. Bro, I connected my job, and my Google was like just automatically. You have 0 gigabyte. I'm like, bro, I can't even send an email, bro. Are you serious? So
I must be tripping right now. I'm looking for it out. Okay, do you know the dragon meme that I'm talking about? It's got like the two fierce dragons and then like the one like.
Yeah, and the one goofy looking one. Yeah.
Yeah, I put the little on the 2 fierce one. I put Brady's team, Connor's team, and then on the goofy one I put my team. And I was like top 3 teams in the league, looking scary, guys.
Yeah.
Because I'm like 200 points scored underneath both of them. So
really?
Yeah. Well, it might be 100 actually.
But underneath Connor, because bro, he had a monster. Bro, he had like 180 or something like this week, right?
Yeah, Brady had 175, Connor had 186, and then I had 109. I was like,
Dude, yeah, it's
but
completely. I
all it
mean,
takes 1 week.
this playoff's
One,
gonna be ridiculous though, bro. Because
Mhm,
it's gonna end up being you and Brady or you versus Connor
mhm.
before you even get to like, oh my
Yeah,
gosh. And then you got to keep in mind like Jerry's team can make a push, right? You have a chance where I mean, okay, let's look at the tops, right? Who are we looking at
I
at
mean
the top team? Look at
the
standings.
the the bottom three spots I would say are wide open right now.
To
You got
change or who it can be.
Ashwin, Jerry, and Tommy are 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and then
I think
behind
Ashton's the
that,
scariest team there, personally.
yeah, but behind them you got yourself, Riley, who if he paid attention to the league, he would be 6-5 right now, and Ashwin would be 6-5. So Riley would be in a playoff spot right now instead of on the outside,
Yeah.
and it'd make it even more wide open for you.
I don't mind because I beat him. So I mean, bro, yeah, look at the point 1,500 point. I mean, golly, dude.
Yeah, yeah, dude. And usually, once we hit week 14 and the season ends, I've historically been at about 1550 is what I average. Um,
Can
and
we
I'm
have a
looking.
moment of can we have a second? Points against for Connor has been 1,400. He's a
Yeah,
third highest, and he's been put bro. I
I
love
mean,
seeing your points against, and you're that it's that high, and you're still winning games.
look at my points against. There's 1125, dude.
Yeah,
That's the only reason I've been staying alive in these games is because teams
yeah.
do
We just
not
we
put up a
there's
good week.
obviously like a fear you strike into the other team, clearly.
It's got to.
So,
Yeah, dude. That's my players.
but
It's
the reason
hard.
why that is for Connor is because he's inciting violence. So everyone's trying to give their best game against him, and they're like, his team is just so good that it's like, bro, we don't care what you say, we don't care
Yeah.
how good you play, we still gonna smack you by 40, bro.
So
I mean, it's insane.
okay, so we got the playoff percentage predictions here by ESPN. They got
Yeah.
me, Brady, Connor, 99%,
Yep.
almost guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Ashwin is next at 92.
Yep.
Then they got Jerry and Connor at 72, or Jerry and
You're
Tommy
at 72. Yeah,
70.
63, 72.
I mean, here's what I see. If Ashwin, Jerry, Tommy, they all lose, you win, Riley wins, Chris wins, it flips.
I think Riley's gonna win, personally, because
He's playing.
Riley's not playing
Oh,
anybody.
he's playing a ghost.
Yeah, he's not playing anybody. So
Maybe I could get Brees Hall.
you
But
can't
the
get
thing,
Bristol.
thing
He's
is,
playing a ghost. This guy's.
do I want Brees Hall?
Do you want Brees Hall?
This is where I was talking about that team morale thing. Is you look at the Jets, they're not playing for anything.
No,
I don't
but
want
Brees is
someone on a
also
team.
getting the ball.
He is, and I had him last year in the playoffs when they weren't playing for anything. Actually, no, I traded him for Jamar Chase, who folded. I left Jamar Chase. This might be my boldest coaching strategy. In my playoffs last year, I left Jamar Chase on my bench.
And he didn't get outscored.
No,
He got outscored.
he got like 8 points.
That's good management. That's knowing your players.
But it's also scary because I'm a firm believer
Oh,
of
dude,
studs.
I'm a firm believer of that, but there's also certain game environment. That's also like a knowing thing. Like you must have seen during the season, like, okay, he's not the
Well,
same guy.
I had a coin flip. It was the quarterback play because it was Jake Browning
Oh,
because
then yeah.
Burrow was
Yeah.
out. But I had a choice, and Devontae Adams was letting me down hard. But he was starting to heat up.
Yeah.
And he was playing like angry because he hated where he was. Like he hated the team. And he wanted to like show everyone that he didn't deserve to be there. So he got me 40. Jamar got me 8.
That was that week that he played the Chargers, right?
I think
He had
so,
like
yeah.
63 points.
He was like, another
Dude.
one.
He was awesome that game. I watched that live. That was awesome.
It was that championship game. All the championship games have always been like some kind of controversy.
Yeah.
Like, cause like,
Yeah.
man, kid on that bike down there in my community, we got like this hill going up.
I know you live, bro.
Yeah.
I got your address. I know you live, bro.
You wanna know something funny?
What?
You know how many times I used to say your address, like over Xbox?
No, I don't remember, but I mean,
Don't. I'm not gonna say it
oh,
on
it's
the
probably
on
blocked it
here.
out.
I
Yeah.
got it still up here because I was doing my deliveries for Chick-fil-A, and I brought an order to Ambling Circle, and I was like, "Where's
Bruh.
this?" I was like, "Ambling Circle," and then as soon as I said that,
Ding!
the digits, it was like,
The
ding,
number
ding.
just came, it filled right in. It was like,
I was like, what? I was like, the fact that I still know this, I was like,
how do you? I mean, to be fair, bro,
I
I've
must have
seen
said it
like,
every day to you on
especially
Xbox.
during the summer, dude.
Yeah,
That was peak times, by the way. That was very, very fun.
yeah, that was fun.
Bro, I can still remember. I think what was it? I forgot what I was gonna say. Xbox? I forgot. Anyway, I know you live based on. I know you live near the pool. That's all I know.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've taken you home maybe once, and I think I have a friend that lives near you.
Mm-hmm.
But
That
I
was
couldn't
fun
pull
seeing
up
you
to
at
your
the pool.
house. Oh,
That
dude, I
was,
just pull up and see you like just. I'm like, oh, yeah, my
yeah,
god.
I got technically got fired from there, but I
How?
quit. They were shady, so shady.
Paying people or?
Well, paying people, but pay wasn't really the issue. The pay was pretty good. But that was my first year as pool manager. It
Mm.
was well, actually, I don't think I saw you when I was pool manager because pool manager
No,
was 20.
I know you from like 19, 18, 17.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
in summer of 21, I was the manager there, and it was right after COVID, and we used to have four guards so that the rotations would be good, and
Yep.
then they started giving us three on shift, and so we were like, okay, and so like we were making it work, and then halfway through the season, the boss comes up and he's like, yeah, you guys gotta have two up at all times if there's someone in the pool, and I was like, two people up to watch one person swim in laps. I was
Seems
like, you only
weird.
need one guard, and they're like, well, we're trying to be safe. And I was like, because before that we could use discretion. Like if you had four kids playing ball in the pool, one up, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
We usually have to get like maybe 10 kids. It really was discretion. If it was like 10 kids, but they were calm kids that were just kind of like floating around,
Yeah, they weren't like fighting and wrestling and choking and
that's
like
when
you
you
weren't.
go two up. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But they didn't want us using discretion anymore. And like, mind you, we didn't have any incident. The worst thing that ever happened at that pool was a kid would go down like the slide without his goggles. He hit the water. He go, ah! And it was just, I literally, there was one time I was sitting right next to the slide and this kid was going up and down for like 15 minutes. I was like chatting with him. And then he gets to the top and I looked at him and I'm like, good? He's like, and then I was like, oh, your glass. And he like went down. And I was like, I literally was like staring at the bottom. He hit the water. He's like, you can't see. And I was literally like, I climbed down and jumped in. I was like, bro.
Oh, your glasses, bro.
I said it too as he went. I was like, your guard. And he's like, whoosh.
Bro, I know his eyes just, he has 20/80 vision, bro.
He probably heard me too when he was going down the slide. He probably like,
Yeah,
like
he probably
no.
should have put it on last second. Yay! No, that's actually a nice pool. Shout out the place that's a pool. But I mean, I've been there once and it was like packed.
Yeah,
Well,
management.
actually, no, a couple times. Like been inside the pool a couple times swimming, but
Well, see, that's the thing. It would be packed, and we only have three guards. And so when it's packed, obviously you got to put two people up. But when it gets really packed, you got to put three people up.
yeah.
And they want us to man the table. So I told him, I was like, look, you got a nice hot summer day. You got all three of the staff up watching the pool. I was like, there's nobody to rotate in for breaks. And then I was like, and who's checking the table? And he was like, well, we'll send someone down from the clubhouse for you to man the table. And I was like for good? And he's like, yeah, for good. I was like, okay, like we
Right.
can work with that. It lasted a week and a half.
Yep.
After a week and a half, I called him up and I was like, hey, we didn't get anyone today. And he's like, yeah, we're not sending anyone down. And I was like,
So what are we gonna do?
so what about what we talked about? And he's like, well, it was just for that week because it was hot. And I was like, it's hot this week too.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it's actually hotter. I mean,
he's like, we'll play it by ear. And I was like, oh yeah, we'll play this by ear. But
this is weird. It's just like, bad. Someone was about to get fired, bro. That's all it is.
No, but anyway, it ended with them like they were like, I basically told them I was like, I'm not putting two up. I was like, we'll use our discretion like we were doing before. And I was like,
Yep.
either we get a fourth guard, we get the person back at the table, or we get like something's got to happen. And then like the head boss was there, and he's like, you can leave like right now. And I was like, you firing me? And he was like, no. He's like, but you can leave if you want to. And I was like, like he was trying to get me to quit right then and there. I was like, nah, I'm good. And then he's like, and he left. And then the next day, I got an email from like my supervisor, and they're like, going forward, you won't be the manager anymore. We're gonna put you as a guard, and we're gonna send someone in to be your manager. And I was like, nah, I'm out of
Gone.
here.
Yeah.
And I literally went the
What
next
the?
day. I
That's
went
so
to clean up
weird.
my locker and left. And I was like, I'm not gonna work. And it was someone. They're real shady because they bring a bunch of like foreigners in that don't speak any English, and they'll just
Oh,
like
that
drop
is
off at the pool.
super country club vibes right there.
Yeah, and so like I'm literally like some guy came in when I was a manager because we needed an extra guard. Someone called out sick, and he comes in, and I'm like, yeah. I was like, hey,
playa.
I was like, what's your name? And he was like, I was like,
What did it say?
I'm Matthew. Nice to meet you. And he shook my hand, and I was like, you ever come to this pool before? And he was just like, and I was like, okay.
All right, man. This guy
And
is
so I
he's no
sat
talker.
down. I was like explaining to him. I was like, yeah. So what we do is like this kind of the like rotation that we do. And I was talking to him, and then he started like speaking like rapid Spanish at me, and I was like,
Yeah. All right. Yeah, there's just some shady, man.
I was like, okay. So he just like I just like would
But
walk up and I like tap him on the shoulder and point to the chair, and he was like, I was like, all
that's so
right,
weird, bro. Come, country clubs, man.
they're
They
weird.
have a good golf course, though. I like the golf course a lot.
I've never played on it.
Oh, it's nice. I do want to play golf when I get back to. Oh, I'm coming back for Thanksgiving. Did I say that already? Thanksgiving, buddy.
You playing in the game?
I'm being. What game?
We're gonna play a football game.
On Saturday?
I don't know what exact day, but sometime around Thanksgiving.
I'm getting in on Wednesday night. So
Wednesday night. Yeah, I mean, when are you
then I
leaving?
leave on Sunday. But we
Sunday?
have a game. We have another game. We're playing against we're playing against Severna Park on Saturday. I think at 11 or 12. And it's like 7 teams. We're playing with like real black people. So there's a couple 5-star recruits, bro. Dude, I was on the phone with Jamar those yesterday, and they were like, "Yeah, it's like 5 stars." I'm like, "Bro, what are you talking? What do you mean 5-star? What do you mean just 5-star recruits?"
Oh,
Yeah,
they
this guy
wrote
puts a
it
call. He's
out.
like, he's like D2, D3. I was like, "What are you talking about, man? D through
Like,
D3 what?"
I'm D7, bro.
Bro, I'm not, bro. I'm Z1, bro. I mean, are you serious,
No,
bro?
we're gonna try to get something going. Maybe Friday, Saturday. When's your game?
Saturday. Let me know if it's something on Friday. We have a practice. We can just go and play against y'all, and not probably be good. How many people are coming to play?
I don't know. Whoever we can get from the fantasy group.
Put in the chat. Because I'll
I'm
pull up
not
on a Friday, but we can probably try to coordinate our practice with y'all game. Why are you scratching your head?
Huh?
Yeah, you're like wiping your head, bro.
I'll get y'all.
It's just me and Jamari, bro.
Oh, it's just y'all? Oh, okay.
No, I'm joking. It's me, Jamari. I mean, lots of you have to worry about. But my cousin Christos, Aiden, Joseph, Riley's quarterback, and then I think we're gonna try to get Brady to be our coach / player.
Dude,
Get him come in a suit.
we can't get Aiden back in here.
Why not?
That dude can't show his face in the group chat.
Oh yeah, dude.
I hope y'all dog him every day for that shit.
We don't because I already knew he wasn't gonna do it because I know Aiden.
Yeah.
I know Aiden, and I love Aiden, and I love his flaws, but I'm not. You're not gonna get me, bro. Once I saw he lost, I was like, bro, it's gonna be funny. Like, bro, just do it. Like, it's bro, like, cause I'm not. You lost. Like, I'm of mine. When you play fantasy football,
Mhm.
if you lose, you draft your team 2 ways.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you draft your team 1 way. You draft your team to win the championship and also to have it good enough so if everything goes wrong, you don't lose the league. That's the ways you draft. That's how I drafted this season. Sort of. I drafted to win, but I also drafted to. I don't want to come last.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's my first year back. He ain't gonna come. I'm gonna come back and get smoked. Yeah, that's
no,
that's not my story. That's probably why my team isn't this good this year. Anyway,
you could make playoffs. I'm not even lying. If you beat Connor,
I'm
faith.
trying to be faithful in this team because this team has done miracles on me.
Yeah.
We were 2-4 and we came back to be 5-5. This team has done miracles. We beat Riley. Didn't think we'd beat Riley. We beat Ashwin. Didn't think we'd beat Ashwin. We did lose to Nick. We also did lose to Ashwin early in the season, and we also lost. I think we beat Steve. Yeah, we lost you. So it's like there's so much. Even if I do make the playoffs,
I shouldn't have won week 11. When I saw that I had Murray, Connor, and Harrison all out, I was like,
yeah, and
I'm
there's
ready.
A week like that for me. It's like I already had those weeks for me though. Like Jameer and Devon were already out in the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
and it doesn't matter because their production was terrible anyway.
Chris's team, Hagen's team, I'm surprised that he put up. He's got an actual formidable roster against Brady with his entire team on bye week.
What?
Like it's like almost 50-50.
I'm gonna see
until Brady plugs in Mike Evans.
And then it's over, right?
Then it's 60. But
damn, I lost both my leagues.
347 Brady.
Dude, 133 to 111 is the projection for this week.
Yeah, but I honestly think you guys can pull it off.
Pollard, Harris, yeah, I hope so too. But I mean, at this point of the season, I'm just, yeah, bro.
I mean, the only person
that's real hurt right there
about is Ashwin.
Yeah, because Ashwin's probably gonna win. And Ashwin's playing you. No, so, bro, Pickens. Debo doesn't fear me. I don't fear Debo. I fear Eckler being a PPR god this week.
Ashwin already beat me, and you want to know how he beat me? Because Brian Robinson was out, and Eckler got the start, and he ran for like 20 points. So it was like
now, Brian is playing, but Brian played last week, and Eckler had like 9 catches for 80-something yards.
I know.
And don't let me get touched.
They get back on track with Terry, and he starts dumping to the receivers and everything.
If we lose to Dallas, I think our playoff chances are cooked because everybody else in the NFC is starting to heat up now.
Yeah. That was tragic watching the Commanders game this week. I'm surprised they didn't take that field goal.
It's like that Dan Campbell offense when they lost last year, and it was like they just need to take a field goal, and it could have been, I think it was tie game or up or whatever it was.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I watched that game. It was not Campbell's fault because he had the right plays. There were drops. There were missed throws. Like the guys were open for those plays.
Mm-hmm. I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying that's the situation that it was. I'm always of the mind because we've seen two sides of the NFL, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've seen the NFL where it was you only went for fourth down when you needed to go for fourth down.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like there was like, you wouldn't even think about going for fourth down. 4th and 1, you'd be like, okay, well,
punt.
If your team went for 4th and 1 and it wasn't like it wasn't the fourth quarter, or you weren't down 3,000 points.
That was like a fireball.
Yeah, you're like, bro, what the hell? You going for fourth down? What the hell? But now we thought about fourth downs. Like, bro, we've taken like 12 or 13 chances at fourth down this year, and we probably don't do it in the season. In 2 seasons.
Devonta Smith's not practicing today. Okay, it's Wednesday. I gotta always.
He has a hamstring injury though, yeah.
He did. He has had it for the last few weeks. Brady's just like sitting on that trade all day.
Because he just saw that pop up too.
Probably.
Where do you get your information from? Like go on Twitter or?
Nah. I can't. Because if everyone starts getting the same I get it like multiple different sources. I do get it a lot from Twitter.
Yeah, I get from Schefter. But yeah. I get it. All stuff comes so late, bro. It's like we were on the podcast one time and you had gotten like that. Forgot someone was out.
Devonta Adams.
Yeah, maybe Devontae Adams. And you got Trey Tucker?
Yeah.
I was like, bro, how the hell did you even see that?
Yeah,
Bro,
'cause I found one way to get the news, and I've never told anybody about it.
don't tell me. Don't worry. There's so much shit I have planned to not tell y'all motherfuckers for next season. Bro, I'm watching y'all, bro, like a hawk. Don't worry, bro. Like I know I'm okay, we're on a podcast. I can't wait, bro.
So where do you get your news from?
Hey, yeah, I'm with the mic. Yo, where do you get your news from, bro? Hey, bro, where do you get it from?
I don't even remember how I found out the source. I don't even remember how I found it. I've had
Yeah, man.
honestly, I probably went to the dark web after I lost the
Yeah,
the
I
chip.
do want to talk about that. Like that entire, I mean, obviously not today, but at some point, like, what was that time like?
I mean,
Losing and then having to like come back and like, bro, okay, I want to go and win, and then it being like that because your team wasn't great. We've talked about that. Your team was not great. You just happened to get hot at the right time. Do you think, real question, do you think that's possible for somebody in the league this year? And who is that person? Who can heat up late and go ahead? Or is it just, could you have seen it happening to you last year? Could you say, okay, bro, like, is a perfect storm coming?
no.
Oh, so
Every game
it
I
would
went
just,
into, I mean,
like, oh,
it was kind of like the same thing as the Chiefs last year. Like every game that they went into in the playoffs, they were underdogs. And that's like I went into playoff games and it was like 60-40 favored to the other guy.
sheesh, dude.
Like I think the championship game, I think it was like close to 60-40 towards Nick. And then CD, I remember CD went for like 40 points and I was staring down like 75-25 off the gate before even any of my players had sniffed the field. And I was like, because I was watching it live with some of the guys, and I was like we saw CD go for like an 80-yard touchdown. I was like,
Bro.
I can't. I was like, I lost. Like,
Yeah.
who is that? Is that that little meme where he's like, I lost?
I lost. That's Uzi. Yeah, I
Uzi, yeah,
lost. He's like slapping the football. Yeah. I
yeah. He's
lost.
like, I
I
lost.
lost.
That's what I was like on Friday morning.
That's
But
sick enough.
they
So yeah,
pulled it out.
who is?
I like Ashwin, but he's not too much of that like where I was last year.
I think it's impossible for Tommy to do it because CD Lamb doesn't have CD is in the right position for him to do anything, and his bench doesn't look great enough for it to be to over unless Lockett,
Yeah.
but Lockett hasn't been anything. I forgot Lockett was playing in the league still.
I honestly like Riley for that kind of a position.
Because Malik Neighbor, but that's if Malik Neighbors even turns up anymore.
Yeah, but I think he might.
DJ Moore, he needs to start Otton, bro. Oh no, he has Kelsey. I'm tweaking.
No, he
Bro,
needs to start Otton in his. Well, maybe not with Mike coming back, but these past few weeks he should have been rolling out Otton in the flex.
he has, bro. Nick Chubb hasn't done anything, bro. Yeah, he needs to put in like Auden in the flex because I don't know if I like DJ Moore there.
I don't necessarily like. I think Otton will still get great production. I
don't like
know.
a tight end at flex personally.
Yeah, a two tight end set. That's desperation. That's what I was about to do this week.
I mean,
I would have lost.
you would have lost, indeed, because that 16 points helped a lot.
Yeah,
because minus 16 points from your score, you would have. I mean, no, you might not have lost, but it was close. 87 to 109.
Yeah.
So you had 10. You had 93 probably. 16.
That would have been an ugly win. I'm really upset with the Chiefs because after that first drive with Worthy, they never looked at him again.
That's shit that bothered me. That you were upset. I was pissed off because I was like, bro, he's not getting. Bro. Right before he started scoring, I looked at it on fantasy. I was like, I looked at his face. I'm like, I'm gonna be by Xavier Worthy. Literally, bro, I can see it.
Yeah.
There it is.
I put him in because I was like, he could get me those 60. Now Smith. I think my ship has sailed with Smith. Like I want to put him.
Come get Josh Downs, brother.
No. Oh. would rather a wide receiver that plays ball, that because
Hey,
Josh Downs, I'm not even
the
lying.
brother had 19 points, and he's playing with A Rich.
Yeah,
That
but
shit blew my mind.
he's a
Inside
sell
the
high
line.
right now, for real. Okay, so I'm looking at
He's
the
been
top.
sell high all season. He's been
Um,
actually been producing. He only had 1 or 2 bad games all year.
Justin Jefferson, I'm not getting him because
No,
first of all, Riley,
you're not getting league neighbors.
Riley's left me undelivered ever since I sent the message. So
I don't even think he's. Oh, you texted him?
I texted him and I sent him a trade and
Yeah, he never picks up, bro. So
Amon Ra, Connor's not trading with nobody. There's
his team is
nothing.
good. There's nothing else for him to do.
I already tried CeeDee Lamb. Tommy said, "Fuck out of here." I was like, "Yes, sir." Yes, sir.
Would you try to give CeeDee Lamb? Chase Brown.
I was gonna give him Justin Herbert and Xavier Worthy.
No, that's definitely a fuck out of here.
But what if I give
him
him?
face for that shit?
What if I give him Justin Herbert because he needs a quarterback? I'll give him Justin Herbert, Devonta Smith, and Pacheco.
I wouldn't. Yeah. Is that too much?
You think he says no to that?
No, I think he takes that. Or if he does say no to that, then he's tweaking. Because Devontae and the fact that you can get Pacheco and you are in the runnings to be in the playoffs, yeah, you would probably want to make that trade.
I would like CeeDee Lamb as my literal wide receiver too.
But what does CD look like this season, bro? I have not seen
last week, and he didn't even catch a touchdown.
Target Merchant. Where's Commish? Where's CD at? There you go. CD is a wide receiver 4 this year.
Well, currently with the bye weeks.
Man,
who else could I get?
I would try to get CD. CD is not bad. I didn't think he was playing this well.
CD and do you have any good running backs? I love a good running back. No, he got nothing.
You can get Hubbard, but he's not going to change anything for you.
Well, he's not going to give Hubbard. You're not going to give Hubbard for that.
21, 24.
Ooh, you think I could snag Hopkins from him? I don't want Hopkins. I don't fucking want Hopkins.
Just say Hopkins is what's he doing this season? 4 targets and you're the receiver 1? No, bro. I'm not.
I would rather have Worthy when he's like that boomer bust.
Because Worthy is like he's one throw away from being, the 20-point per game score.
I texted him. Let me see what ESPN says on here.
They're gonna lead in favor of you, I think.
Well, no, I think they'll definitely give it to him.
For CD and CD, Pacheco, and Devonta?
Oh, it's actually pretty. But that's because they don't value Pacheco yet. His grade is a 67 because he hasn't played. Yeah. That's the thing about this is like.
And I hate ESPN because we all know Brother's coming back in like a week, or if he's not coming back, is he not coming back this week?
He could be this week. He's day to day.
Yeah.
Let me see what my
dude. Literally, in order for me to win this game, I would need Ridley to have like a 25-point game. I need to have Josh Downs have a 25-point game. I need Wisley to have a 25-point game. I would need Jackie Irvin to have a 25-point game. I would literally need everyone to put up like monster. Like this has to be a monster week.
Could happen.
And I gotta have the Lord on my side. Like it would be an impressive win. It would be a very impressive
alternate source. They rate CeeDee Lamb at 70-point player. Devonta Smith's 50-point player. Like these points are like meaningless. It's just like their grade scale basically. I think it's to
50 for Devonta.
Well, it's like I don't know what they do, but it's like imaginary points. So he's 20 behind CD, which tells me that like that's a pretty big gap.
Where's Drake at?
Drake? Let me see. They give Drake a 61. So right around CD's level, which, yeah, I'd probably put him
Who's a
over.
90? I'm wondering who's a 90. JJ, I
Well,
guess. Justin Jeffs.
I don't think. Let me see what he is. I don't think they do like 0 to 100.
Oh, it's just.
I think it's
Well, I don't
like
even know what that scale would be.
I don't know what the scale is either, but yeah, because Jefferson's 76. It says that's their value. Um,
Hmm.
this is funny. The current trade right now is Devonta Smith, Pacheco, and Herbert for Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, and Drake London. Because I'm just plugging in the guys to see what their values are, and so like the recommendation is like they're like do this immediately. I'm like, well, of course I would.
In theory, I would do that. Yeah.
But no,
Drake London.
I would like that, and I mean, would you?
I wouldn't. I don't think I'd trade him for Devonta. I do think Devonta has a good.
Would you want Smith and Pacheco? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I might give you. I gotta look at them real quick, but I might give you Herbert, Pacheco, and Devonta for London. Like, I wouldn't hate that trade.
I would do Smith and Pacheco.
Oh,
100%.
he's on bye week. Ugh,
He's definitely on bye week.
that hurts.
But what's his schedule look like for the rest of the season?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Playing our defense. He's playing the Giants at some point. Yeah. Playing Las Vegas, Minnesota. Goodness gracious.
I mean, yeah, I would
And
definitely.
Carolina. Goodness great, bro. He has a ridiculous. His playoff slate's ridiculous.
Who's your quarterback this week? Wilson.
Russell. Yeah.
Dude, I'd give you Herbert.
I'm playing Russell for the rest of the season.
Oh,
Herbert won't start in this team.
he won't start.
Actually,
Have you seen his matchup this week?
it's Baltimore.
Yeah.
Bro, I
The
had
eighth.
Russell play against Baltimore. I would take him just so I can
Game.
stack with the tight end, to be honest. Literally the only reason why I would take Herbert in this case. Because I would actually be elite if he can score a touchdown this week. But this is his first touchdown of the whole season. It was against Cincy.
I mean,
All right, so give me a trade scenario. Drake and who?
I'd give you probably Herbert, Smith, and Pacheco, I guess. Yeah.
For Drake, who else is favorable on this team?
Yeah, I probably want a little something.
Because I need it two so I don't have to drop any. I can only drop one. I don't drop two players.
Mm,
I wish Bateman was better. He's so boomer bust, bro. It's ridiculous. Leggett. Who's interested in Leggett? They gotta be Brady. Yep.
yep. How would you feel for those three guys for
Drake and who?
Bucky?
I would tear up for Bucky. Personally, I would tear up for
No,
Bucky Irving.
I would. I know you love
I
him.
would tear up for Bucky Irving.
That's like,
Because I know a Bucky Irving 20-point game is coming immediately.
oh God! As soon as he gets on my team, he's like, "Hey,
No, I know it's coming.
points."
Because they've had the bye week. I know they're like, bro, this motherfucker he's better than Rashad White. You don't need a tight end. You don't need
Let me pop that into this trade thing. See what it says.
immediately.
Scam his ass. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty balanced, dog.
Can't.
I'm gonna say Bucky.
Bucky Irving.
I mean, I don't know if I can show you this actually because it.
No, don't. I want to see the website.
Yeah, I was gonna show you the website. It gives me value of 110 for my team's value of what I'm giving you, and it says your team's value is 98. But the thing is,
The losing trade because of Pacheco.
yeah, it
If Pacheco on this team, Drake London moves to the bench. It becomes a Josh Down, Calvin Ridley show, with my backup being Pierce Sale and Leggett.
I expect Pacheco to play, but
Let me do some. Let me go to my sources.
You're so-
I use I use really good guys over there for sure. Their YouTube channel is they're solid though for real. And them boys, they really lock in. No, they're
I did think you cut out there for a second. Because you're like, yeah. I mean, their YouTube channels, they're really solid over there. I was like, oh, wait.
got his ass. All right. Yeah, man. I would 100% not take Justin Herbert. I'll give you Drake London straight up for those two. Brooke Amphibia, gone forever. Yeah, apparently.
You
It's
you really wouldn't want Herbert?
I would want Herbert, but I like Bucky Irving that much that I would
That
keep him.
that tips it too much.
But then if I do get Pacheco plays, right? Say Pacheco plays, then
Uh-huh.
I someone of them has to go on the bench. And there's no more trades. So let me man, Drake's tenure might be over with for us. That's insane.
Problem is,
That's
problem is Drake London is on bye week. Ugh.
here. All right, let's look. Let me I'll propose a trade right here.
Okay.
Puka Nakua. I need
Uh-huh.
oh, what you say? I was saying,
Puka Nakua, Chase Brown.
yeah. Da-na-na-na. They were playing. Okay. You know what? Here it is. I'm sending a trade over. Now, Justin does not move the needle for me,
Uh-huh.
personally.
I get it. I get it.
But I'm willing to trade Drake London on the pod right now. 300%.
Oh, you didn't send it yet? I was looking. I was looking, and the last one in the chat was Justin Herbert and Xavier Worthy for Drake London, and I was like,
Dude, that was so disrespectful. I looked at that shit, I was like,
"Hey, you didn't take the trade, and then guess who handed you your butt this week? Those two guys right there."
yeah, that was actually annoying. Now I think about it. It's actually ridiculous. Yeah, that's what pissed me off. You sent it after they had already beat my ass. I was like, yeah.
No,
Like,
I didn't say that after they beat you.
yes, you did. You sent it to me the next day. At least I saw it the next day. Yesterday at 11 a.m. Fuck you, bro.
I
With
did
all due
do that.
respect.
I did do that.
I was like, bro, you're a sick guy. And
Fucking, fucking beat you, nearly takes you out of playoffs, and I'm like, now give me your guy.
yeah, bro. I am 100% giving. I would give Drake for who? Pacheco and Devonta. The only thing that I don't want to give up Bucky Irving.
Mm.
In the case that Pacheco is slower, he's not gonna come up and play immediately.
Yeah.
Because if he does share, and it's looking like Bucky's gonna be number one in the backfield coming out of the bye.
I just hate that London's on bye week this week.
When London comes
I'd,
back, forget the
I'd be
bye
happy.
week, right? Devonta doesn't play, right? He plays. When
Yeah.
brother gets off of when you're in your playoff slate, you have Las Vegas, you have New York Giants, you have Washington, right? Which
Yeah.
when does the playoffs start or when do they end? Week 16 or 17.
Are Falcons leading the division? Yeah, they're leading the division, aren't they?
You're good. You're gonna need to continue to win games. So
Pop it over. Let me look at it. Brady's probably going to tweak.
I think this will be a league tweaker, unfortunately. Um,
I might
yeah,
I might have to pop Brady a call real quick on the pod. Oh my
all
god,
right.
we got Tommy responding now.
Oh, for what? For CD?
Mm-hmm. But I don't
Oh,
know if I mean Cooper Rush was feeding CD. I'm not gonna lie.
he was because he had to feed CD.
Yeah.
If I'm you, I'm taking the CD trade. If you have
Yeah,
the chance to get CD, 100% taking CD.
Damn. So a depth role.
All he said was, "You really want this guy, don't you?" 'Cause I've been literally on his ass. Where's Mr. B Fitz?
This seems to be like a even trade from ESPN's standpoint.
Let's see what Brady says. I'll be like, "Yo, got Dylan on the line with me right now." This is like a draft day kind of situation. Let's see here. He might not even pick up. I think he's got classes and stuff.
Might have classes.
Like the most important phone call, though.
Yeah, it is the most important phone call. Hey, you've been drafted, buddy. It's really up there.
It's ringing. It's ringing.
So,
he said, "Let me call you back soon."
but all right, hopefully we can get him on the while we're on here.
Yeah, what time you got to go at?
I got another 15.
All right.
I'll drop Bateman. See you, Bateman. I gotta activate my brother in order for me to trade. Yeah, Drake being on bye this week sucks, but it might be a worthy bonanza again, especially against Carolina.
Yeah.
I don't know what your thought is on that. Yeah, I had to drop Bateman.
Bro, Tommy's online now.
What's he saying?
I don't know. It just says he's online on fantasy. You're on fantasy. Tommy's on. Brady about to get on. We got the whole league looking at this trade
The whole
deadline.
league just itching.
Because let me look at Tommy's team. I think he could very well benefit from that trade. So he's got Darnold, but they're playing Chicago, whose rank is first for defense. Pacheco would come back, and then I don't know if he'd do it because you're gonna drop Lamb, who's a 16-point projected player. And realistically, Lamb and Evans are gonna play this week, so my teeter would go to them because I'm trying to beat Ashman's dumbass. I gotta stay up.
There's actually a world where. Do you know who Leggett is?
Yeah.
Would you want Leggett as well?
Probably not.
Let me get.
I'd rather running backs because.
So then, Jonathan Brooks, and I'll take your boy off of you, Herbert.
Brooks. Yeah.
Rookie hasn't played yet.
Yeah, he has not.
I'll just put Devon Achane in there. I mean, Bill.
I don't know. I mean, I guess if you want to send it over, I'll look at it, I guess. As soon as you send it over.
Makes sense.
Did I ever tell you that there was one time that me and Jerry were talking trades and he sent like Aaron Jones and Garrett Wilson for like Kyron and like Worthy, I think. And I was like I tried to accept it.
Yeah. And they pulled it back. Yeah.
He was like, "My bad, didn't mean to send that." I was like, "Oh, it's cool. I didn't think you meant to either."
Almost broke your finger to try to do that. Yeah, man.
I
think Jonathan Brooks is gonna be
one and only time where I could actually slide up to Tommy and be like, better act fast, and be actually telling the truth. Because I'm so scummy that I do that to people. I was like, I got other offers right now, so just let me know as soon as you can. And I think it was Jerry one time called me out. He's like, "Okay, Mr. Other Offers." And I was like, "What you mean by that?" I was like, "They're real.
They're real offers, man." Yeah, this is tough because there's no world where Bucky Irving does start in this team or Jonathan Brooks. I have so much piece. That's a problem, bro. So many pieces on this team.
I mean, honestly, I would give the three of them for him and Bucky, like right now.
Pacheco's not going to play.
Realistically, he might not play this week.
He's not. I don't think he's gonna play this week.
They play Sunday and then they play on Black Friday. So there is a chance that they save him for Black Friday.
Yeah, he's not gonna play this week. I actually would appreciate him playing Black Friday. I just want to see Bucky Irving turn up on my team at some point, even if he's on the bench. I just love this guy. Love his energy. That smile, I was like, man, this guy's he's definitely he's a G-Shep.
Yeah.
Jonathan Brooks is a guy that I seriously think if I trade him right now, I think he might. Not unless he's gonna pop, but he might actually ball up behind my brother. The trade right now, apparently, according to ESPN, is 73%, mainly because of Pacheco.
Yes, they rank him like 67. I'm like, oh my
He's coming
gosh.
back, bro.
Like, you got to value where he's at.
Yeah, Bucky won't play on the squad.
Like, Pacheco put 2 16-point games, I think, before he went out. And he went out that second game when he still had, like, hold on, I got to look at him. Yeah, he had a 16-point game against Cincinnati and a 16-point game against Baltimore.
Dude, this shit, the trade Bucky is hurting my heart right now, bro. I mean, that ass dog. Like, bro, it's shit is
That's
hurting
what
my heart.
but that's what I feel like with Pacheco is like. I was telling Brady, I was like, this dude's been on my squad for the last 3 years, and I was like, am I dead ass about to get rid of him? Okay.
I think Jahmyr Gibbs an accident, bro. Hold on. Hold on, bro. Dude, imagine. Okay, say if I would have hypothetically would have said like Jahmyr Gibbs or Devontae Chandler, one of the, would you just accept it, bro?
Oh yeah, bro. I'd accept it, and I'd be like, do.
Bro,
Damn.
I would get on the phone with Tommy so quick, you don't understand, bro. I would get on the phone with Tommy so fast. Dude, I'll call Tommy at his
Got on
job,
the
bro.
trade block.
All right, well, here it is.
So it's either you or Brady. I'll give Brady. He said he should be able to call. I'll give him another 10 minutes, and then you gotta go.
Drake him. I would love to give Brooks, but
I just don't
feel
think
as
Brooks is.
Bucky leaves this team, Bucky's going for 90. I know it, but he's not able to start in this team regardless. Like if Devontae plays well, he's not gonna play in this team because it's gonna be either Josh Downs or Calvin starting. For the last 30 minutes has just been silent, looking at phones and looking at traded generators. But I'm older than Bucky Irving. Holy shit.
Just London hasn't been playing good recently, and I don't even care. I don't even care that our podcast the last like 3 weeks. We haven't even joked. There's not.
It's
sit
strictly
down
just been
straight
like
to
fancy
business.
talk.
Well, yeah, because bro, I'm so stressed about the team. It's not been any time for me to be like, oh, well, let's have a bro. My day is like this.
when we join the call, it's not even. We're just like, yeah, what's up, dog? Anyway.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. You see what happened, bro? Like, bro, I think when the Connor trade happened, the first thing we talked about. Look how stupid Chris is. Oh man. All right, bro. I sent you a trade.
Oh Lord.
I've made my peace with the departure of our brother.
No, you didn't.
Just made the departure.
Why are you lying?
I think we have to drop our brother in Christ here. Here it is.
Oh,
the trade comes.
these Sheps. Fucking London. Oh. I really want to hear what Brady got to say. London.
Who are you trying to get from Brady?
Just Evans.
Which would be a Devontae.
Yeah. Let me see here.
Devontae. Who are you playing? Harrison and. Oh, you're just talking about your flex.
Yeah. Mm.
But your whole roster's gonna be running backs. That's insane.
I know.
Estime, Corum, Benson, Mason, all handcuffs. And two
That's
of the
usually
same
what I try
handcuffs.
to do.
I've heard this on the strategy though. Like when you don't get handcuffs to the same team that you have because you're just taking roster spots up. But at this point in the season, it makes sense because
Yeah.
you're not making it. It's
Well,
brilliant at this point.
they save to take other people's handcuffs for
Yeah,
one trade
exactly.
mark.
That's why
And,
at Algier, I was hoping that Bijan Robinson got hurt.
yeah. You were what?
Not actually, but
No, I get it. 'Cause,
no,
like,
no, yeah. No, I
I
wasn't hoping he got hurt, but I was like, bro, if he does get hurt, I wanted him. I have Algier. Algier was 1,000-yard rusher before Bijan got there. So, man, I'm so sad about Bucky, dog. That's just gonna tear. I'm gonna tear up.
yeah, but I get the guy that you love. You get the guy that I love.
Yeah, that's true. Fair trade on that. Josh Downs, bro. I'm just saying, Devonta Smith. If he gets 6 points, I'm shooting somebody, dog.
I don't think he will. Is the
No,
thing.
I think he's gonna be fine for the rest of the season. To be honest, I think Drake has. If I was a team that, because I do need, if this trade goes through, I mean, obviously, someone's not going to start in this team because
Yeah.
Pacheco is probably going to start at some point, and Devontae's going to be between those two to start, which I don't like. I'd rather just have one guy on the bench that you can just switch through if someone gets hurt.
So who would I give you? Pacheco, Smith, and Herbert.
In theory, yeah. Brees Hall is out. I will be trading for brother right now.
If this trade goes through, Brady's gonna be in class and he's gonna be like sitting there.
I should have picked up.
No.
I should have picked up. Man, Drake London does change the concept of your team, like drastically. Imagine I have to play you in the playoffs. If I do make the playoffs, I have to play you. I'd kill myself. It would. I see Drake line up against me like this.
It's gonna be the fattest revenge game of his life.
He would drop 50
Or
on
maybe
me.
he's a sleeper agent. You know?
He would drop 90 on me, bro. Oh yeah, no, I sent him over there just for him to just bullshit the rest of the season. Thanks, Drake. Yeah.
Problem is with Rachaad White. Oh man.
Buck, have you seen Bucky's work the last few weeks? The reason why I like him so much. And
We'll do it. I think. Oh,
relax, bro.
I
Relax,
hate
man.
the Pacheco. Here's the reason I like. The reason I love Bucky or done, bro. No,
Yeah, man. Have you seen Bucky's last few weeks? Have you seen this? This is my thought of why he's going to turn up. Kansas City, you're not going to play good against Kansas City. Let's chalk that game.
Yeah.
18 against Nola. 16 against Baltimore. That rush defense is ridiculous. 15 against Atlanta. 17 against San Fran. He's going to I almost said a terrible word. He's going to kill the Giants. Now, he's the best runner on this team, personally, from what I've seen. He's not the best catching back on this team. But he does get some touches.
I really don't want to part from the Slim Reaper, though, bro.
Oh, Devonta.
Yeah.
I already told you my terms, right? You can get Drake right now for 2 guys.
Yeah.
Is there other guys that I want in this team that I would help this team? No, because no.
See, these are the trades though that like make or break your season. Like the trade I did with Chris, I'm so happy I did that.
Who'd you get from Chris again? James Snow?
Puka and Connor.
Yeah, you got Puka from Chris?
Puka and Connor for Kamara.
That wasn't Chris. Oh shit! I'm thinking of the bad Chris. Yeah, that changed the whole season.
That's crazy. The bad.
It changed your entire season. That did change your entire season, though. Yeah. Your team wasn't bad though before that trade. It just made it better. You just bolstered your team.
Oh my bad. Oh.
Holy shit. Oh. On the pod, I think the pod deserved it though.
Oh. I lost my head.
Bucky. Drake and Bucky, man.
Bro. Oh my god, I can't believe we did that.
Drake and Bucky. This is really a trade for Pacheco and Devonta Smith because Herbert doesn't really change anything with me here.
Personally, if I were you, I'm starting Herbert.
I'm starting Herbert because of the stack. Because of the stack. Now,
I wish you still had Lad. That would be such a fun stack.
I had them on the same team at the same time. I just didn't play them at the same time. And
Brady's text. He said, "I see you ditched me." For Dylan with an exclamation point. What's that mean, though? What does he mean by that?
That's crazy, bro.
For Payocho. Bro, that's not his name. Payocho is his name. Oh, he's just Checo.
Can you get...
Dude.
Romeo Dobbs? Dude, his team has been pulled together by Bowers and the running backs.
Yeah. But he's going to have Jamar Chase and Mike Evans coming back. You have Chase and Evans.
Can you get Mike Evans?
Yeah.
Can you go and snag Mike Evans for Drake and a running back?
I could.
Because then you're completely receivers, and you already have 2 good running backs, and Chase Brown. Chase Brown's probably gonna have to get traded for that, I fear. But
yeah.
God damn, I may have just won something in the league. I may have lost myself to the league just now too.
I like it though. Bro, what is today? Is today Wednesday?
Mm-hmm. It's not gonna go through by tomorrow. And who's playing tomorrow?
It'll go through. I always want to text Tommy and be like, "Can you push it through now?" Because like when I get the trade done, I want the trade done. You know what I'm saying?
Same. When does he actually come here?
What is it?
When do the players get here?
4 o'clock tomorrow. Takes 24 hours.
Hello?
It gives the league time.
Okay.
Like if we had a veto implemented, it gives the league time to like look at it and be like,
has anyone's trade got vetoed?
Nah, mine should have been. Mine definitely should have been last year with Mike Evans, but nah.
Oh yeah. Damn, there it is. Drake London, Bucky Irving. I've seen that combination so much sitting trades.
Huh?
What?
Hold on. I got the craziest notification. Oh, okay. It said 49ers not practicing today, and it said running back McCaffrey. I was like, but then it said
Bucky Irving starting running back. I would kill my bro. The shit that I would
was just hit by a car. This just in. You'd be like, oh!
Dog. I would
what if
grab the back of my head.
Breaking news, Rashad White hit by a car. I'm like, except. I didn't see it before. I promise.
The news for me as well. No, 100%. Bucky Irving will make a return to this team at some point next season.
Oh, I was like, I don't know what you give me to get Bucky back. I'd just be like, I'll take
Devon Achane. I'll give it Devon right now. Dude, I'll give you Achane right now, bro. Yeah. Pacheco changes the complexity of the team if he plays. Now, Devontae Smith is where I'm getting most of my money off of it right now, to be honest. Because I do believe he'll hoop.
I had to tell Brady, I said the value is too good for me to wait on you from Mike Evans. Like, I'm sorry you're a studious man in classes right now, but, you know.
I think you can still get Mike Evans. I think it just won't be.
If I wanted to.
You could do a one-on-one for Mike Evans. In theory.
In theory. I'm going to ask him, would you.
Because I think the ESPN would.
A new deal for any of my new players? I'll leave that open to him.
When we're trying to get Baker Mayfield.
If you get drafted to he laughed at it. If he said he does love Bucky.
Bucky's he's loved on the team, bro.
Bucky and Worthy for Evans?
No fucking chance.
No, I always do this to him, and he always goes, "You're an idiot." If you get traded or drafted to my team, keep your head down and do your work, because your days are numbered from the second you step on my team.
You're not even making it as a team.
Bucky's
yet, bro.
getting on the plane right now, and he's like, "What do you mean I'm in trade talks?"
Immediately, bro.
He's like, "You wanted me." I'm like, "Nah, you're a piece of a puzzle."
I know Pittman feels that way. Pittman had a good game though. He had 11 points for him.
For him.
Josh Downs is still balling. I thought he was hurt, bro.
Devonta Pacheco. Oh man. I hope Pacheco goes crazy. Dude.
I still think that I don't really care too much for Drake London, in my personal opinion. Mm-hmm. I honestly care for Bucky Irving, which is insane to think.
That's crazy, yeah. Bucky Irving was what was making you worry about that trade.
Yeah, it wasn't the Drake London thing. I think it's good to get a new face in here. Yeah. But let's type in Bucky London. Yeah, I'm off the sands, man. Yeah.
That's why they left your team, bro. That's why they added it. I might.
Yeah. The coach came over their name.
It might be a Bucky Irving flex. It might have to be. Because it's either him or Worthy.
I don't know, because there's games where Bucky's susceptible to nonsense.
The Giants. That's Bucky week.
That is a
but
Bucky
Worthy
week.
against the Panthers.
That's also Worthy week.
I've never seen the Chiefs go out there and decimate their opponent. It's always a one-score game, 10-point game maybe.
The brother had 16 last week and won you the week, bro.
He did. That kind of performance gives you a start.
It gives you for a new guy on the team. Yeah, I don't think he plays.
Mr. Fresh Legs off the bye week against the Giants. Like the Falcons should beat the. Although, hold on. I always piss off Brady every time I make a trade. Cause me and Brady have been talking ever since the league started. And we have been dying. The last trade we made was when I gave him Clyde Edwards-Helaire for Pacheco. And then not but 2 hours later, Andy Reid came out and said that Pacheco would be the starter going forward.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that was his rookie year, Pacheco's rookie year. And Brady was like, and he literally kept going. He's like, hey, you want Clyde back? And I was like, for what? And he's like, Pacheco? I'm like, nah.
The tears that would have came out of my eyes would have been ridiculous.
He was sick. He was texting me, and he's like, "Bro, we gotta do a different trade." I'm like, "Nah."
Nah, it's over with, bro. It's done. Yeah, Pacheco. I never had Pacheco ever, so it's just I was gonna draft him. I told you we were gonna draft him. He was definitely on our draft board. And we had talked with Andy Reid, and we were like, "Yo, how was he looking this year?" And he's like, his legs a little, I was like.
A little
wobbly. And I was like,
It hurts to give up Pacheco. It really does.
Brother,
I have his jersey sitting up there ready. I was ready to wear that thing and put Pacheco into the lineup when he was back. Probably been the most bonehead decision I'd ever made because they might start him out. I don't know what they'll do with him. because
No,
he's
I
been
mean, I'm sure he'll
practicing
split.
weeks now.
I'm
Like
sure he'll split.
he's been working.
Workhorse. I hope he plays.
Oh, H has been good for you, huh? Oh yeah. Oh
He's
God.
been he sucked in like the night when Tua was hurt. It was hard.
Oh, it was.
But I knew
dismal.
he was. Dude, I think I got a Swift and a Hopkins trade for him.
Eek.
Who else? I also got Juwan Jennings trade a long time ago for. What did I get Juwan for? That was from Connor.
Really?
That was some lowball shit. I was
Yeah.
ready to fight.
They
It
don't
was
even
fucking
send.
Roma Doomsday. Actually, it wasn't too bad for
They
Javonte
don't
Williams.
send me trades. Connor,
No.
Jerry, they don't even bark up my tree, and I'm not like. I flip whatever player that I flip if I think I'm gonna get someone I like. Like I gave away Kamara, who was #1 running back. I think Chris was shocked because Chris was like, "You wouldn't give Kamara, I'm guessing," and I'm like, "Guess again, I would." And he was like,
Deal.
"Seriously?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, I like Connor, but I was like, but I need another piece. And I was like, I literally said, I was like, what about Puka? And he was like, I don't hate it. I was like, and so we sat there for a day. Like we didn't say a word to each other for like 24 hours. And then Thursday night football was getting ready to kick off. None of our players were playing. And he just slid up and he was like, I'll do it right now. And I was like, I almost didn't do it. I was sitting there. I was like, I did it. And then these past few weeks, I'm like, ah.
It's been. I mean, I think. Didn't he had a monster week when you traded him away?
Who? Kamara?
Yeah.
No, he only got 8 points that game. His monster,
Really?
he had like a 22-point game the following week, but first week after I traded him, he had 8 points. I was like,
Thank God. I think your boy may have had a good game, James.
yeah, he did. He usually gets me 16 points at least.
He had one bad game. I know that this season.
So got Drake London on bye this week. Oh my God, I forgot Chase Brown's on bye this week. Okay, so what could we?
Who starts in this team then the next week?
Holy shit,
Drake has to start.
Drake, yeah, but so I'm gonna have Drake and Puka as my 2 wide. Oh, but
Jesus
Harrison
Christ! Because then you might have to trade. You might have to trade for your boy, bro.
Who that?
Actually, yes, you're the same problem as me now.
Huh?
Where you have like 20. You don't have a. You don't. It's a toss of who you can start in the flex.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I gotta go James Conner, Kyron, and Chase Brown. 2 running backs in flex. That leaves me 2 open wide receivers. So that's why I need Drake.
Yeah, because then Drake plays for Marvin, I guess.
I guess, but Marvin has a really good matchup. So does Drake's playing Chargers.
I honestly don't like Arizona against the Seahawks this week, personally.
Really?
Because the divisional game, bro, that divisional should ruin my week last week, bro.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, bro, are you serious? What are you talking about? We can't score on these guys? But then you realize it's a divisional game. They know each other's playbooks like the back of their hands.
True.
But I'm sure, I mean, it's Kyler. Kyler's been playing lights out this last couple of weeks. He's actually probably been one of the better pickups as quarterback, besides that one Chicago game.
My whole thing is like basically if Arizona gets into the red zone, like
Kyler, run it.
it's points as long as they don't kick it. I've honestly thought about going out and I usually like to get my quarterback's kicker if they're on a good offense because they stall out and take 3 points. I at least get half a touchdown.
Dude, that's actually a good idea. That's like a stack.
Yeah. But I'm not. There's no way in hell I'm getting 4 Cardinals on my team. Because I have Harrison.
No, I wouldn't. No, I feel like the kicker doesn't count. And
it counts. Because then you're putting almost your whole faith in that offense to go into the red zone. If they stall out,
that's about having Drake London and Kyle Pitts in this team. I hated that the jump. And I told Nick, I was like, bro, you can take Pitts as well. I do not need this many Falcons. I hate that's the worst part of my pickup this year. I got Drake London, I got Kyle Pitts, like, fuck. I do not want all these Falcons on the team, dog.
I like Pitts, and I yet again would have been duped by him because I was gonna pick him, and then you got him.
I like Pitts because I've met Pitts. Pitts is a cool guy, right?
Oh,
really cool guy. Yes, bro. He's at my birthday party and my Christmas party.
Dead ass.
Yes, bro. We know Kyle Pitts.
Oh, that's why they're like, that's Dylan's guy, and everyone's like, we're like, what do you mean by that?
Oh, I put a picture in the chat. When that week he had 25 points, I put it in there.
Ah,
my guy, bro. He's a really cool guy.
That's disgusting behavior.
What?
I said you're trying to trade him to Nick. That's just
hell yeah.
You're trying to send him to the fucking
freaking gulag, dog. Send his ass to Siberia, bro.
Oh, my bad. 3-8. My bad.
Yeah, he got a win off of me, so I can't laugh too hard. But
wait, so if Chris loses one more game and Nick wins one more game, we already have our loser.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I feel like once Nick won those games, it was over with, bro.
I think
who's Chris playing?
That's what it doesn't matter. He's losing.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Well,
Tom,
what's the beer mile?
Yeah.
You might as well do that beer mile this week, bro. Next week. You might as well do that beer mile now, bro. It's over with, gang. It's over with, dude.
Mike Evans did not practice. Oh, no, he's limited. All right. Because they just told me that this dude was going to play. So if they said he did not practice, I'd be like, all right.
Yeah, man. I do like that this lineup is going to be. That's good. You get to pick between. I think Devontae be the worst receiver on this thing, but I think this is more of a Pacheco trade. Yeah. Poor Bucky, man. I might live to regret this trade just because I want to see him play on the squad. But no.
I wish we could have managed a team together. That'd be so fun. Although me and you both, you would have been like, don't you hits? I would have been like,
no, I would never. Yeah. No, yeah. The moment, I mean, I would literally. What would happen?
Not at Chargers practice, Lad McConkey. Oh, you have Herbert now, so you're just like.
No, because they have. I got my. If he doesn't play, then Disley becomes a guy who can catch the ball.
Oh, right. Oh, you got that stack with him. Are you starting Disley?
I have started Disley. Pitts is out.
Oh, Pitts is bye week. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I would just start Pitts this week anyway, because after that bullshit he just did. It's an okay stack. It's not that this guy's the best. He's not Travis Kelce, but honestly, why isn't Riley trying to get Patrick Mahomes in this team at this point?
Riley?
Yeah, he has Travis. I mean, not that it's an amazing stack, but for now, I mean, the last couple weeks has been.
Who's his quarterback? Goff.
Jared's been great too, though. That 5 pick game is the reason why I won.
Has he though? Because week 9 and week 10, he put up 9 and 8 points, and then last week he put up 35. So it's like.
More busts.
Yeah.
But they're putting him up 50 points every 2 weeks, so it doesn't really matter, you know.
Yeah, but it's Gibbs and Montgomery. Like Goff isn't getting all of them touchdowns. It's usually Gibbs and Montgomery.
Well, Amron just had bro. I was watching Connor shit and I was like, "Are you friggin' serious, bro?"
186.
You had a week like that too, right?
I did week 2 against Nick. Literally slapped the dog shit out of him. Because I lost by 0.2 and all my guys were like, you know what? We know how to ball. A couple weeks ago, I literally apologized to Nick. He's like, why do teams have their best week against me? I'm like, I don't know, dude. I was like, I lost by 0.2 to Riley week 1, and then I came out, and my guys just punching bag. Like they were mad.
It had to be. They were furious. They were, for sure, furious. Yeah,
I'm tired of this. I'm texting Tommy. I'm itching. I'm saying if you're by your computer, any chance you could push the trade through?
He's definitely not by his computer, but I like the hustle.
No, he definitely not. But this dude and Tommy's computer are like the two most separable duos. Like usually you have inseparable duos, but anytime I text Tommy, I'm like, yo, can you push this trade through? He's like, I'm actually in Boston without my computer. I'm like, of course you are. He's like, I'm on the moon. I love my computer. I'm like, yeah, no worries.
I'm in Boston.
He literally texted me. He's like, yeah, I'm up with work in Boston. I didn't bring my computer. I was like, all right then.
Thanks, bro.
I had to stage a coup, make a new commission. I can push these trades through.
Real talk. He's been
funny though.
commissioned for a while.
He was named commish because we were all sitting in Mr. Mitchie's room and we were talking about fantasy football. And we're like, well, we need a commissioner to run the league. And then we sat there, we're like, who's the most responsible out of all of us? And we all looked around and we all just collectively were like,
he's been deemed it.
And at that moment, he became commish fish.
Goat. Yeah, man. My goat, man. He's been great.
I feel bad for
seasons.
Every start of the season, he's like, can I have the money? And everyone's like,
yeah, dude, he does. Yeah, he does. He does track everybody down. I love it.
Yeah, dude, Riley was playing with him like 2 years ago. Riley's like, I'm not paying you. And then Tommy's like,
yeah, I do remember
not going to play. And we were like scrambling last second. Because we were
I
like,
remember that.
Like,
I remember my spot got taken up by Seaber, I think.
Yeah, I think it was Siebes. And then who did we just kicked out John because I don't think he wanted to play no more. Last year, he was like, he didn't want to play, and then I scammed the life out of him, and then he ended with like 2 wins. And he's like, I literally was like, I don't think John wants to play, and everyone was like, all right, fair enough, you gone. And I was like, oh. I was like, usually we have a discussion, and then I saw John read all the chats. I was like,
nothing worse than getting kicked out.
But
yeah, man, I think that's it for us today. You know, Bucky Irving, Drake London trade goes through for Justin Herbert, Pacheco, Devonta Smith. You know, it's tough to lose a guy like that, but you know, I think it's good new games for him. You know, he has a chance to go ahead and win a ring, and at the end of the day, that's what I want for my team. So both Drake and Bucky.
A real GM right there.
Yeah, we got a chance to win a ring. Bro, I want my guys to succeed, bro. I'm a guy who wants to succeed.
I was hoping to bring Pacheco with me for another ring.
Hey, if worse is worse, like I will for sure. If you do make the championship, I will drop him. You can't play him. I'm not saying like you can start his ass because he might actually be balling, but I'll get him on the team for team's sake.
Hey,
you hear that?
Yeah, it was bugging out a little bit. I caught everything though. Yeah. Nah, definitely.
Yeah, because they will definitely say it's collusion. Now, I'm not saying play his ass. I'm saying he is going to bench, but I will definitely
like this is. I don't know if they'd like it. Because that's like
maybe.
Can you imagine? Okay, hear me out. Imagine the outrage of I put Pacheco on my bench and somehow the championship game comes down to a tie with the tiebreaker being bench points and Pacheco got like 30.
My gosh. Yeah.
I'd be like,
it would be like,
hold on, fellas. Hold on.
In theory, it actually wasn't. I'll allow him to come to the game though. At least, you know, I'll let him leave. You know, the consolation ladder. If we're there, if we're in the playoffs, then you know it's different. You know, we're gonna have to see you regardless. But
yeah.
If we are in a consolation, you know, we'll 100% just.
Pacheco was the one that actually won me my game last year because he put up 25 points in the championship game and solidified my dub. I had Pacheco and like somebody else. I was down like 25, 26, and Pacheco got like everything I needed, and then like a point or two more.
Get ready to learn Bucky Irving, bro.
I was like,
you're gonna love Bucky Irving on your bench. You're gonna love him on your bench because you're gonna see him go.
I love Bucky. I went out and got what's his name? The third string.
Sean. He's a wannabe.
Yeah.
Wannabe. Yeah. He's not a real Irving, bro.
Was Bucky like a
not a real one.
9 pick, 11, something like that?
What do you mean?
In the draft, when did you get Bucky?
towards the end of the draft, maybe like 12th round, 3rd round, 15th round. Got him late.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we can go ahead and
Yeah, we can wrap
sign.
this thing up. Here, I'll stop the recording.